them. It's just a beautiful way to make a living, and I loved it, and all my neighbors love it. You work real hard for seasonal, and then in the wintertime, a lot of times you just take it easy and coast along, and you save enough to go right on through the winter. And you spring comes, you're all excited. Let's go again. Let's plant those seeds. There's nothing more beautiful than watching the seed come out of the ground and smell the fresh earth when you plow it. It's just a beautiful thing. And farm, and you meet Jesus when you farm. Never forget that, because see, he controls everything. God's who tells you who's a good farmer and who's not. And the way I'm saying that is, God furnishes you good rains at the right time, you're going to be a good farmer. And if God furnishes you too much water or no rain, then you're not a good farmer, and you're going to go broke. A co-op is a group of farmers that all put money together and build a big warehouse and supply for supplies, and by all of them going together, then they can cut that middleman out and start buying that stuff themselves. In other words, they'll start buying it by the train load instead of by a truckload, and so buy it cheaper, so everybody prospers from the organization. Everybody pool their resources. If I told my kids to do something, they didn't bat an eye, they did it, because I would correct them. And nowadays I see parents want to argue with them and talk back, and the kid don't do what he's told to do, and I think they've lost control of the child and making him do things correct. And everybody wants to do bad things occasionally, but you need correcting, and then you'll stop doing them bad things. That's what I think. No, I wouldn't say more. Hey, when we were young, we wanted everything, and now they want everything. I think that's just a human trait. And if I was a young buck right now, I'd be wanting more.
Yeah.
I see a tremendous change. For instance, Cheneyville is just about closed. Rolled the sidewalks up. It's done. All the stores are closed. You used to go to Cheneyville and drink coffee, eat dinner, or had a bank, picture show, hardware stores, and where you could buy stuff and not travel. Now all that's gone. In LeCount, the same way, and in the community of Poland, they don't even have a store, I don't guess. They got to go to Alexandria, or a bigger town, a city, where bigger. In other words, they got to travel now to go buy stuff, and that let the little community almost. When I was a kid, they talked about 80-acre farms. Then when I come along, they're talking about 200 and 300 acre farms. Now they're talking about 5,000 and 6,000 acre farms. That means a family farming that much land with big modern equipment. And see, that's pushing everybody else out. They got to go find a job somewhere else on some organized labor. Like the government would control the price of all farm goods, and it would go in almost 5-year cycles. If a farmer started going broke, then the government would come in and kick the prices up. And it's supposed to be supply and demand, but that wasn't the way it was. It was what the government controlled everything. Feed the nation cheap. That was an old historical saying. It went back to kings and everything else. Feed the nation cheap. And so they would raise the prices up and let us be able to buy new equipment, replace all our wore out stuff, and we go to doing good again. By the time we get on our feet, which took about 5 years, then all of a sudden the prices would fall. Government control. And in my lifetime, I watched that happen about 4 or 5 times by 5-year periods. Control of prices to feed the people, the nation. I tell people, I be talking to them, and I say, "You talking to one of the richest fellows in this country?" And they say, "What do you got that much money?" I said, "Money?" I said, "No." I said, "I've been happy all my life. From when I lived in the country, and done something. There's nothing more important than making a living doing something you like. Nothing more important than that.